Okay, so this is problem 31. This is a comprehensive question starting from the first budget sales and then up till the very last one, which is balance sheet. This is the question. In the question, first of all, they've given you the balances for the previous month, which means this is for the whole quarter starting from January till March, and these balances are for the last day of December. Then they've given the actual sales for December and the expected sales for the quarter separately for each month. In exam, it won't be that easy. I'll be giving you the number of units separately from the price. So you will need to multiply, switch. Now, if this is already given, so you simply need to copy it to your Excel sheet. Simply copy the figures from the question to the Excel sheet, sales, switch. Okay, now the next thing is sales are 20% for cash and 80% on credit. Now this is for cash collection, switch. Now, when you look at the budget, so you need to make the cash collection budget. Now the cash collection budget 20% of sales, put the formula and then it will drag it, so you will get the figures automatically. Then 80%, this is how you will get the figures for all the 3 months, switch. Now the next thing is all payments on trade sales are credited in the month following sale. The account receivable at December 31st as a result of December trade sales. So the account receivable which is given over here, that will be collected in full. It's not 20 and 80. It's the 80% which is still receivable, so you will collect it in full in your Excel sheet. The company's gross margin is 40% of sales. If gross margin is 40%, that means your cost of goods sold is 60%. Now necessarily this point won't be there in your exam. मैं आपको एक चीज बताऊंगा, I will tell you only about either about the gross margin or about the cost of goods sold. I won't tell you both of these things. Switch. Now, if this is given, that means you can make the statement of profit and loss. You can write the total sales, which will you get from the total sales of the column, from the total column sales. And for CGS, you will simply write the 40% and 60%, and you will get the first 3 figures: sales, CGS, and gross margin. Switch. Now, the next thing is monthly expenses are budgeted as follows: salaries and wages per month, advertising per month, shipping 5% of sales, other expenses 3% of sales. Now, all of these figures are actually your general and admin expenses. So what you can do is switch. You can go back to your statement of profit and loss, S&G expenses, you can write it over here. Add all of these expenses. Or what you can do is, when you make this, so you can simply get the total from here. For that you will have to wait a little bit. Switch. Now the next thing is your depreciation, which is 42,000 for the whole quarter. Now this is for the whole quarter, not per month. Now remember once again, I won't be giving you for the whole quarter, I will be giving you for each and every month, so you will need to multiply for 3 months. Then each month's ending inventory should be equal to 25% of the following month's cost of goods sold. Switch. Now once you've calculated the cost of goods sold over here, you can find the desired closing inventory, which should be 25% of the next month's CGS. So you will write the formula, so 25% of this one. Okay, so that's how you will get the desired closing inventory. Switch. Now, once you have the desired closing inventory, switch, you can find out the opening inventory. The opening inventory for the first month is the closing inventory of December, which was given in the trial balance. So you will get it from here, yes, and write it over here. And from this point onwards, whatever is the closing inventory of a particular month, that will become the opening inventory of the next month. So you can get all of these figures. Switch. Now your purchases are each month's ending inventory should equal 25% of the following month's cost of goods sold. One half of month's inventory purchase paid for in the month of purchase. The other half is paid in the following month. Switch. Now for purchases, this is your purchases. Now for purchases, you need to put the formula once again. Now the formula is, this is your budgeted cost of goods sold. This is your desired closing inventory. It will be added, subtracted, opening inventory. You will get this figure. Once you get this figure, half of this is paid in this month, half is paid in the next month. Accordingly, put the formula and you will get all these figures. You will get the total for the purchases as well. This is done. Now, the next one is cash budget. Now, so for cash budget, you need to have all cash collection, which is over here. So you simply copy the formula, copy the figures from there. Cash disbursements. Now, for cash disbursements, first of all, you have this figure. This is for purchases. But you had other figures, and those figures were inventory, salary and wages, advertising, shipping, other expenses. Now, all of these expenses are given in the question. Some are a percentage of sales. So you will need to write it in the formula over here. Apart from that, the question says you bought some equipment in 2 months. So you need to write it over here, the equipment which you bought. And then there was a dividend in this month. So you need to write this as well. Now these are all your cash payments. These are all your cash payments. Add them up, you will get this figure. Okay? Drag, you will get all these figures. Now the opening cash balance. Once again, the opening cash balance, just like it was given in the trial balance, you will get the figure from there. So this is your opening cash balance. Then you need to calculate the cash excess or deficiency, which is the difference between the cash collection and the cash disbursement. Once you get this figure, you will decide whether you need a loan or not. Now before you do that, remember you need to have a minimum balance of 30,000. So write it over here. Now, the borrowing or the repayment. When you get this figure in a minus, that means you need to borrow. How much to borrow? 80,000. So this is your borrowing figure, but you need to maintain a closing balance of 30,000. So 50,000 is your deficiency, 30,000 should be your opening balance, so your loan should be 80,000. Now this closing balance will become your opening balance. Once again you will find cash excess or deficiency, and that's how it will move on. Now in the last month, in this question, you had an excess of 125,300. That means you can pay off. Now you need to pay off your loan of 80,000 plus you need to pay interest. Interest is 1% per month, so that is 800 for 1 month. For 3 months, it is 2,400. Okay, so 82,400 you need to pay back. You had an excess of 125,300, so your closing balance for the whole quarter and for the last month of the quarter is 42,900. This one would directly go to your balance sheet cash. Now, statement of profit and loss. Now, statement of profit and loss, you had your selling and general expenses, which are 437,000. So your earning before interest and tax is 83,000. You will write the formula. Your interest is 2,400, just what we have calculated over here. So your EBT is 80,600 plus you had a dividend of 45,000. You go to balance sheet, cash figure. You will get the closing cash figure from here. Account receivable. This is the amount which you still need to get from your customers. Now this you will get from your cash collection. Switch. You will get from your cash collection. Now in your cash collection, after your sales, 20% was on cash, 80% you need to collect. So this is that 80% figure of the last month. So in the last month you had sales of 300,000, 20% you have collected, this is your 80%. Inventory. Inventory is the desired closing inventory. So this last figure is your inventory for the whole quarter on the last day of the month, on the last day of the quarter. These are your total current assets, built-in and equipment. You need to calculate once again. The figure is given in your trial balance plus your purchases from here minus your depreciation. Depreciation is not given over here because it's a cash budget. So you need to write it separately. Depreciation you need to write separately over there, 42,000. So now your total is 437,000, and that's how you will get your building and equipment over here. Okay? So these are your total non-current assets, and your total assets are this one. You need to write all the formulas over here. Now come to the liability side. Now on the liability side, accounts payable balance, this is what you need to pay. Remember, from your purchases, you paid half, you need to pay half in the next month. So for the last month, whatever your purchases are, you take half of that. So this is your accounts payable, this is your total liability, common stock is given in the question, retained earning opening is given in the question, which was the closing for December, plus you will add the EBT and subtract dividend. So you get this figure. This is your total for owner's equity, and the total of this is 27,100, which is equal to this one, and that's your question. Thank you.